Hey folks, it's cold, it's windy, it's been cold all week. Last time I was out, the water was averaging 60, 61. Going to be down colder than that, guaranteed you, because it's been cold. We've been down in the 20s, like 22, 24 a couple nights. Let's go fishing and see if we can figure out something, guys. We're going to stay in the creek because it's windy. But let's go see if we can catch some fish. This is Fishing Lake Country. My name is Dennis. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, guys. Because you can keep up with Fishing Lake Country that way, guys, when you subscribe. If you haven't, please subscribe. Let's go catch some fish. All right, guys. Back with some structure here. You see these fish right here. A lot of chatter in the water. You notice the water temperature is down to 52 right here. It's a very windy day. I'm just trying to catch some fish today. I got some new colors I've tied up in jigs and a few things that I want to try today. So I'm just trying to find some fish on an old windy day. Well, it was nasty yesterday. I tied up some new jigs. All right, this one's got yellow and green. All right, and I tied up some colors. You know, I usually don't tie up. Just kind of went through my colors and went, let's try that. And I got a couple other baits I want to try today. So let's see if we can get some of these fish interested. So now I'm going to go with, this one's olive and white with some gold in it because it's kind of cloudy today. And I'm going to show you this one real fast, and please don't laugh. This one's yellow. And guys, this is a feather out of a crow I got out of the yard, and I took and tied it up. So in a different looking, I just thought, hey. So I've just, like I said, I had some time yesterday because the weather was bad, and I've just sat around and tied up quite a few different things just to see if I can find something different. This crappie on this spot right here are very hard to catch. All right, guys, we finally got one. Now I done switched on y'all from the beginning here. Have no idea what this is. Y'all can hear the wind. It's a windy day. It's a bass. And what I'm doing, I'm just running the channel here, watching with my LiveScope, looking for fish. Then when I see a fish, I throw it. There you go. There you go, guys. That's what I'm doing. I'm sure y'all can hear the wind. You can see it on the water here. The boat's spinning around. I got the live. Let me get it home. I got a knee following me, guys. All right, that's a largemouth. You see what I'm throwing? The water has went from 60. The last video I made was averaging 60. Let me get my pliers. They're right here, guys. Quit flopping, buddy. I'll get you off. And so I've tried a couple things this morning, and I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try the old Vault. It's called a Vault. That's white. All right, that's a nice fish in it, guys. Can y'all see him? Okay. All right. See ya, buddy. Notice he had a leech in his mouth. All right, guys, I'm gonna try it again. You can see I'm out from the bank, and that's what I was doing. Now my boat's done turned around, so I would show you what I was throwing at. When I get my boat turned back around, the wind's blowing every direction. So it was blowing this way, coming out as holiday. Now it's done changed, it's coming here. When I put my boat in the water, it was blowing back into that cove that I put in back there. It was blowing this way. So the wind has no idea which way it wants to blow. That makes it tough, doesn't it? But I didn't want to sit at home, and I need to make content, guys, so I keep this channel rolling. Well, guys, I found another fish on an old, cold, nasty day. Look here. And I'm using something different. Like I said, today, what I'm doing this video today is I'm using things that are different because the water's cooled off to 52. It was like 60 to 61 last time I was out here. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. Besides being cold, my hands are cold. My camera battery died. I got 2-pound test, guys. There's a reason I watch how I pick these fish up on this rod. 2 and 4 is all I use for crappie. I'm throwing a brush glider by Bonehead Tackle. Right here's the fish, guys. See them right here? They're hugging the bottom, ain't they? That's where that fish came from. And you can see it's a drop right here. This is going after deeper water. It's 15 foot here. It's dropping into this deeper water. They're hanging on that old channel drop, okay? You can see I'm out from the bank. That's what I'm doing today. I'm fishing that old channel drop. And I don't have a set species, guys. They can be anything. I don't care for bass, crap, it doesn't matter. Let's just catch some fish. Guys, I reckon it's a little bit of everything down there on that, in that area. Look here. And this was on that ugly thing I told y'all I used a crow's feather to tie. All right, hold on, I'm gonna get hold of you. I got you now. He's a pretty good one. That's that feather I showed y'all earlier. And something bumped it before that. That goes to show you sometimes these fish just pile up different species, you know? Now, I don't know if I caught the bass from the same spot or not, because the wind's pushing around so bad. I don't think so. I think I caught the bass off of something over there. Like I said, I'm riding the channel, and the wind's so bad, one for spot lock, I'd be in trouble. And I don't see many fish there now. They're moving some. There's around a lot. They're not sitting in one spot. You think cold weather, they'd be sitting in one spot. But this is where the LiveScope has really helped me find fish. And if y'all can see them right now, you see them right here. You see, if you watch it, you'll see that they're moving. Now, I'm not moving the. You see how they're going left, right, separating a little bit right there. There's one. This boat. Now they're going to the left. They just keep moving, and I'm just trying to get my jig amongst them when I can see my jig. Like I said, this little jig here is hard to see sometimes, but sometimes I can tell where my jig is because I see the fish. I see them go toward it. Now comes the fish into the scene right here. See him coming into the scene right here? I haven't found my bait yet. Here's my bait right here. Right here's my bait. See it hop right there? Now let's bring it on up. I'm gonna reel it up. There's fish behind it, isn't it? Two little fish right there behind it. See, they're the small. So right here it is, guys. So hop it one time. There it is. I'm just reeling it. Now they're bumping it. One hit it. But I think they're small fish. You see them gathered around it right here now? Watch me see if I can make them come up after it. I lost my bait now, guys. There it is, I think. Wait a minute. The boat's moving so bad today from the wind. Hey, right here, my bait's right here. See all the fish amongst it? Now what I'm doing is I'm just barely shaking it some. You see how they're all moving around? That's like a decent one right there. Comes one in here. I still don't see my bait, but I think that's where it's at by the fish movement. That's what I'm going by. Now I'll give these a couple more minutes with. I might try one more different bait down there. Here's my bait. I found it. Right here it is. See it come up in the air right there just now? I'm just sitting, trying to keep it in one spot there now and shake it a little bit. Come on, boy. It's got a crow feather on it. Don't you want a little crow? Yeah, they're nipping at it. I can feel when I'm tipping once in a while, bump it, but they're not. Nothing's really grabbed it. All right, let me see if I can stand up here. But anyway, that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying different baits, and see, I can see my jig now. And when I can see my jig, I'll shake it up and down. I'll try to make them follow it up. All right, guys. Let me hit spot lock. Wow. This ain't no little fish here, guys. I gotta watch on this one. I'm throwing that little volt. So, gosh, it almost feels like a catfish. And water's 52 degrees. I don't want a catfish. I done caught one of everything else, haven't I? Wow. Let's go to the back where the net is, because we're gonna need it. Oh, come on. We don't break my line. And like I said, I got 8-pound test. See how it is? It feels bigger sometimes. Because it's a medium light rod on top of that. But it hadn't took drag. I just loosened it a little bit. It's a good thing to do when the fish gets close to the boat. It's a striper. Y'all know I don't care anything at all for these guys. This is what put the hooks in my fingers. hands, and I'm still sore. It's been a month. I still can't push on an aerosol can. That type of thing. I figured it was fighting pretty hard, but I thought I felt the head shakes like roll like a catfish one time, and then it didn't. And I thought, well, it's fighting pretty hard. Cold water, sometimes a bass will just be, a big bass will just pull hard too, like that. You know what I'm saying? He got that little bait in his mouth, doesn't he? Well, this is what I was not expecting to catch right here. But look, when you're throwing that vault bait like that, guys, you could catch anything. I'm gonna release him. I'm gonna get a pair of pliers. The reason I'm backing up, I'm not running from him. I said I don't like him. I didn't say I was scared of him. What I don't like about them, guys, is they put that. I'm gonna show you in a minute. They'll flop like they're idiots. All right, guys, I got it. Cut the camera off for me. That's a nice striper, but Dennis don't want him. All right, guys, he gone. All right, guys, got something else on. Oh, look here. All right, first one of those today. White perch. All right, guys, I don't know what this one is. It might be the same thing as the next cast back. No, I think this one's a crappie. A little crappie. That's the thing about this style bait, guys. It'll catch everything. It'll catch. You've seen today now. I've caught stripers on this bait. I've caught bass, white perch. It'll catch a little bit of everything. That's a small crappie girl, guys. He's a baby, but it's a fish. Guys, before I caught that striper, what I was doing, it's a little point coming out right here. I got another fish, guys. Live action. Have no idea what this one is. I made a cast and cut my camera on and started to talk to y'all. It acts like a bass. And bam, that's what I was doing. I'm in deep water. I'm in 25 foot. All right, and it's a point comes out right here. That's what I was doing. I caught the striper. This is a bass, and this is why I stopped here to fish this point. I've caught bass off of it many a times. Y'all know I fish this area a lot because it's right on top of me, right on top of my house here. Especially when it's cold, nasty like this. I'm not gonna go out in that main lake, and I'm not gonna run around this I'm not gonna run around in the boat and freeze to death. I fish right here. But guys, when the water gets cold, you can't beat something like these little bladed baits. Now I'm gonna watch him too, but you know that I'm watching all. Anytime you fool with treble hooks, you have got to be careful. See, the net's hung up in it. I really can't get a hold of the baits and these. Let me get my hand. I want to get my hand on the opposite side of that. All right, got it. But I was handling that striper a month ago. A little bit smaller, a lot smaller than the one I threw back. He's a nice little bass, guys. Fat one in it. That striper flopped when I went to pick him up out of the water with the pliers. I grabbed him with the pliers and let him go at the water. He didn't have but one treble hook. One hook in his mouth. That's all he had. One little hook. I thought, he was about that big. I said, I'll let him go right there. And as soon as I went to let him go, he flopped up, put hooks in my hands. Alright, guys, like I said, I came here to the dock, and I noticed when I put the boat in the water today that I might get a pair of pliers on him. I got the net loose. Now, if you hold still, but I'll get you off. There you go. Look at there. What do y'all think of that? That's a good. Oh, he could fish 14 inches. What I was going to say was, guys, I came in here when I put my boat in this morning. About 12. Look here. Can y'all see this? Look here. When I put my boat in, I noticed there was some shad back here today. Well, I messed my bait up. They're breaking here, and I can't do anything about it. So here I come in here this evening to load my boat, and I didn't start my outboard because I figured I figured the shad might still be in here, so I came in by trolling motor. And I done caught a pickerel, lost something, well, and then caught a bass. Hey folks, hey, thanks for watching Fishing Lake Country first. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate everybody subscribing. Guys, my numbers jumped lately and I appreciate that. Guys, I'm trying to share things with you. I'm learning. I'm trying to share LiveScope shots with you. How I'm finding fish. Now, you've been watching my crappie videos, how I'm catching fish with the LiveScope. Now I'm trying to turn that over to just fishing, to just catching bass or whatever. Today, the water temperature had dropped 10 degrees from last weekend because we've had some cold weather. It was very windy today. I'm sure you can hear that. I was trying to turn my back when I was talking to y'all, my back to my wind, so you wouldn't get the noise, but it is what it is. And here's what I came up with my pattern. I tried a couple different things, but I went to a blade bait. And the blade bait worked. Now guys, I tried a couple different models. I tried the head-ins, the different ones. And I tried a couple different colors. But the Damiki Vault worked the best. And it was called WS Crystal, that color. I looked it up just a few minutes ago, guys, when I just got home. So make sure I try to do these outros at home sometime so I can check, make sure I'm giving you something that will help you. Now I tried the hidden, and it don't have quite enough vibration. I can feel that bolt every time I pull it. I can feel it on that Dybons rod, on that Dybons rod. Dybons fur, it's all guys. I can feel it. The head, I couldn't feel it. But if I look at it beside the boat, it's got some wobble. That Damiki had a faster wobble, so it means it'll put up probably a different vibration feel or sound. So sometimes you just got to find the color and maybe the style of bait that they want for the day, you know. The old silver buddy, I didn't find one. I had a couple of those, but mine silver buddies were silver and gold. And it seemed like white was the key. And I tried a couple of colors, but the only thing I caught fish on was the white one. So guys, I hope that helps you. Sometimes you just got to try different things to figure out what they want. A cold, nasty day, the water temperature dropping, I still caught fish. And the surprise ending was, when I went to the boat ramp, I went in with my trolling motor. The only time I started my outboard is when I idled out, and when I idled back in from out the mouth of the main channel, I went clean to the mouth of the main channel with the trolling motor. I idled back about halfway and started fishing with the trolling motor again this evening. That's the time I started the outboard. And when I came into the boat ramp, it's only 5-6 foot of water there. I seen the water rippling. I said, well, something's after some shad there. And I seen a school of shad there when I put the boat in at about 1 o'clock. So I threw, I had a hair jig there, and I threw it over there, and I caught the pickerel on a hair jig. Well, he swallowed it. I tried to get his mouth up. I couldn't even see but the head, so I gave it to him. His body would get rid of it. I wasn't going to pull and jerk on it when they got that deep. And I just cut it and have it. So I picked up that Damiki Vault because they broke out further, and I threw it out there and just rolled it back fast. I didn't yo-yo. I rolled it back straight back, like it was a spinnerbait or something. And I caught the bass still on that. So there's another way you can use it, guys, and I knew it would work that way. I knew that you could work it that way. That's one of the things I wanted to do with it this summer, and I ran out of time. So guys, I'm trying to help you. There's another bait that you can catch fish on. I'm going to say anytime the water gets 55 degrees and below, that's a good thing to do. And I showed you how I worked it. I was just yo-yoing it off the bottom. My name is Dennis. This is Fishing Lake Country, guys. Please subscribe. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for watching, guys. And thank you for helping me grow this channel. Until next time, see ya.